Pivot.
Strong pivot.
Niggas out here. Okay, let me slow down. It was way too fast of an entry point. It's way too fast of an entry point. My bad,
Bro. Hey, body.
huh?
That's how you was approaching it.
I know. I was about to get straight to it. I was like, let me slow down. Is it rare or is it weird to either hear about? I don't want to assume anything about anyone in the room,
Mm-hmm.
but is it what would you say if you was like if you heard somebody about their side chick titties? What would you say? You wouldn't blink an eye, would you? If you heard somebody about their side chick titties, what would you say? Would it go off? Would it alert anything, or would you just be like, it's a normal day?
You heard that somebody bought their side chick titty?
What would you do if you heard that someone bought the side chick titties?
Got it.
What would that make you feel? And if anything,
like as a partner? What are we talking? Like what angle?
Yeah.
Where are we coming from?
Yeah, you the partner. You the partner.
Okay.
You the partner.
All right.
This is the side chick we're talking about. Mm-hmm. About side chick titties. What would you say?
Not a good investment, but
I'm so glad. Cause how many as from being the lone woman in the room, how many of your partners identify as a side chick and are getting titties bought for them? Have you heard of this scenario at all?
Identify and are getting?
Nah, maybe they don't identify. But you're aware that they might be the side
either
chick.
or.
Oh, we definitely know it. We're just not saying it because it hurts their feelings. But
Because it hurts their feelings. It's crazy. So, to make the point I'm trying to make is that in 2020, titties is the bag, is like the new handbag. So it's not weird. Like I've heard,
it's the ass.
right?
They can have little titties, big ass. It's the ass.
That was my thought process too.
It's
Like
the
I was thinking, ass would be more
but you-
important.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all skipping steps though. Like, but you're right. Nonetheless, you're right. I'm not even.
So is the titties?
But
What
I
kind
think
of
I
titties?
can define it. The titties is the handbag. The ass is the ring.
nah.
No.
See. So the point that I was trying to make, we can switch it from titties to ass, but the point that I'm trying to make is that don't put too much stock into these gifts because it's just gotta.
It's like what's that saying? This girl I know told me her mother used to tell her, "Don't buy a man shoes because he'll
Walk out your life."
with it."
If you only knew. That's crazy.
The only thing though, so all right, so yes, that's a gift, but that's a long-term gift for somebody.
Is it?
That's
for
like
some
the new
people.
store.
Huh?
It's like before they used to like start you up with a brick and mortar. You got a little boutique.
Mhm.
Now you become an Instagram model.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like
No,
it's a real
no.
investment.
Y'all gotta stop.
It's an
Y'all
investment.
are not calling titties and ass the same thing as a nigga buying you a store.
Yeah, like a nigga bought you stock.
They can be an influencer now.
Yeah.
They gonna book
You know what they can do with that improvement?
They get a
Wow.
good 5 years out of that.
Yeah.
Of income.
That's what I'm saying. Like you actually better off getting them a Birkin.
Yeah, no.
Like nah, just give them that. You
They
know what I
can't
mean?
just
Like you're
walk around with that.
huh?
I said they can't
Okay,
just
this
walk
went
around with
so
that.
left. This did not go the way I was intending for it to go. There's way too much thought being put into these conversations and too much enlightenment. So before it gets dark, let's pivot again
Ah shit.
because it was you just taking it somewhere that we need to go. That's fine. That's neither here nor there.
Oh no, I wanted to joke with it, but I was also thinking, I was like, fuck, it's just what can be done after that happens. So the improvement of life is going to be drastic. And then I feel like after that purchase happens, it's almost as if they just elevated themselves into a whole nother spot.
But doesn't that depend? Doesn't that depend on the
Like
person?
in their mind, you know what I mean? Like I feel like now they're gonna come around and be kind of disrespectful.
Doesn't that depend on the person? Doesn't that depend on the person?
I think the person that you knew before the titties,
It's not the same person.
because you gotta think about it. I think people look at.
So you saying that anybody that wants titties is just
I
like
was about to say, what do you think it takes to go into a woman and ask you for an ass or some titties? How many women ask you for an ass and some titties?
that's never happened to me.
Exactly.
By the way. It's never happened. So I'm.
Like, that was the person you met before she got that ass and titties.
So that's my.
So what you think she? What?
That's my point.
But what you think
So
she was
how
about
mu-
to be
So
though?
how much is someone that shallow or that vain? How much are they going to be able to parlay and leverage something like something so, just like That I guess that's why I'm back to like, I don't know. I guess and then it also depends on like the settings too, because I've just heard about that shit and it's been like, maybe I've heard it way too many times and been like, that ain't a big deal. Like you hear it so much, you like, wait, like I think that maybe the first time I was like, nigga, you bought her titties, and it was like, oh, that's what's up.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. Like a person that bought titties though.
You questioning them more?
Super question. But besides that, I'm thinking they're gonna be so hurt soon, because when the level that person is about to be that you just bought titties for, you're never gonna have that level of control again. So you better think about it that way.
So everybody's shallow because why do you want control? If you buying the titties, you just got it. Like see, so this is what's throwing me off.
No, I'm saying the control was in the transaction.
But
you believe if you give them that,
I'm rolling.
then
I'm
best
rolling.
believe you
you
almost feel like a father figure at that point.
You think you're getting control. But see, that's where I go.
You feel like hey, I feel like yeah.
But that's where I go, what a goof. Because how do you think buying someone titties is about to give you control? Like, if anything, nigga, you better just have it. And that better just be disposable income like a motherfucker. Like, you can never think about that money again.
Oh, completely.
Huh?
That's some simp shit. Like,
Is that?
Yeah, I feel like
for sure.
It's sick.
Oh, it's definitely.
You just buying.
No woman is with the man that bought her ass and titties. I'm rolling.
Not a
That's
chance.
the step up. That's like
I'm rolling.
That's the entry
And
to
that's the
law.
part that I'm talking about is gonna be hurt, because that person gonna be hurt.
Especially if she's
Like,
the
okay.
side.
You ain't the main.
Hey.
You who I go to be financed.
Yep.
I got another nigga over here that do what I need him to do. You
Experience.
just the bankroll.
It's like an internship.
You just made that nigga's life better.
This just
Yeah, you just made that. You just made that nigga. Hey, that nigga was like, hey, thank him.
Why does it sound like an episode of Narcos? This is crazy.
Nah, that shit is like the Chris Rock skit on Kanye album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, hey, thank him.
Yeezy taught me.
Yeah, that's how that is.
Yeezy taught you well.
And you see how hurt Ye was. You see how hurt Ye was because he elevated the hell out of Amber, and then she was in the hood fucking around with a nigga. Just a nigga that was.
Why has that never been discussed that way? I know we want to protect and we want to be weird and PC about language, but that's exactly what happened in that situation, right or wrong?
Bro, they were at Fashion Weekly, and she would dip and go back to the hood and be with the same old niggas. And that nigga and Ye really believed in his heart of hearts. That's a level of control, but really believed in his heart of hearts that since he found it, he felt as if he founded her. Therefore, it's impossible for that. Yeah, it's possible for that to be the case.
When that happens to those type of niggas, I really feel bad.
I feel bad, but then at the same time,
No, I feel bad
Dark
for that.
Twisted Fantasy was.
Hey, you're a sicko.
It was worth it.
Oh, so
It was worth the licks.
So you one of them niggas that want Mary J to be hurt every 10 years so you get a joint.
Hey.
That's you?
Hey.
Oh, you guys are sick. You guys, I didn't know what kind of room I was talking to until just now. This got dark.
Hey.
Shit, she parlayed that into an acting career and everything, bro. She living.
Yo, that nigga said,
Off our pain.
I felt bad, but Twisted Dark.
Hey, for real.